When you want the truth, and when you want the facts, you better watch No Filter, because I got your back. Ain't no ducking, ain't no dodging, ain't no scheming, ain't no hiding, cause I got that work. You wanna get this work? You wanna get this work? You about to get this work? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Filter News and Talk, and it's your girl Ingrid. I want to send a big shout out to all of you out there, especially my subs. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Now, we're going to jump right into this video. Now, I'm sad to report that Bsmith, the model and TV personality known as Bsmith, who went public with her Alzheimer's diagnosis in 2014, has died at age 70. Her husband announced Sunday. Dan Gatsby said in a Facebook post that Bsmith died Saturday night of an early onset of Alzheimer's disease in their home in Long Island, New York. Okay, Barbara Smith broke out as a model in the 1970s and hosted a syndicated cooking and home decor series, Bsmith with Style, in the early 2000s. She launched her own home collection at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's still there last time I checked. And in 2001, she wrote 3 home entertaining books. She also had a host of restaurants and, a bunch of other stuff. She really had made a name for herself. Now, if you don't remember, earlier last year, it came out that Dan had moved in his girlfriend in the house that Bsmith had built. He moved in his girlfriend to help care for his ailing wife, who suffered from Alzheimer's. So the internet went crazy when it happened because it was disrespectful. Why would you move your girlfriend in? I just never understood that. You moved your girlfriend in and you're still married. Why not divorce her, move on, and just put her in a proper care facility? But that's what happened. So the internet kind of went crazy, and he got a lot of backlash from that. And now, just as I suspected, Bsmith had passed away. This is totally unfortunate. This is very, very sad. I personally don't understand it. I was hoping that she had somebody in her family had got wind, or other people, and just basically can help her, but she was still under the care of her husband, Dustydan, and his daughter, and probably still the girlfriend who was spending up Bsmith money, who was nothing but a thought and was spending up Bsmith money. Now, if you are that type of woman that move into a house, when a man is still married, and just because his wife have some type of disease, if you're that type of woman, you don't get no respect from me. It don't matter. He's still married. And why are you even there? So, I hope somebody investigate this. I really do, because this is just too bad. Unfortunately, Bsmith did not have any children of her own. It was Dan's daughter, who was taking care of, who was helping, I guess, take care of Bsmith, who was talking about she was a caregiver. Yeah, right. And that's just sad. And saying what she would want and what she would do. What kind of woman would want that? Why not divorce her and move on? Divorce her, put her in some of the top, best of the best care facilities, and just go live your life. No, you had to drag her in there. You made her watch whatever she had to watch, and that was just too bad, too sad. I did a story on this. I had already did a story on this, and it's just one of these things that, like I said, it's just too bad to see her go down in history the way that she did. I'm just, wow. I mean, it's just too much. And she was a a restaurateur, you know. But I pulled up some information. And not only that, let me back up a little bit. He made it public. He made all the information public. Once again, he invited everybody into their lives to see how he's taking care of B, or to see how he's dealing with someone with Alzheimer's. That's what he did. He invited the public in. And so when people started seeing it, people was like, they were just not having it. They were just not happy at what they were seeing. Like, what was your point? You know, he had certain pictures like this, you know, of her and the condition. And I understand it. It could be possible. It could be really difficult dealing with someone with Alzheimer's. But if you cannot handle it, like you said, it's too much for you. Why not divorce her and go your separate ways? I never understood that. Why not divorce her and go your separate ways? Because she was the one, she was the breadwinner. Her name was on everything, you know. He couldn't do that. That would mean he would probably leave without some money, and he wanted full, not a little bit, full control. It even, in the video that I had done, it even came out that she had went missing one time. She had went missing, and the daughter just so happened found her wandering, you know, not too far away from their home, but they had went, you know, it had came out. They had contacted the news that Bsmith had went missing. How can she go missing? And how out of everybody's looking for her, the daughter finds her. You know, it's stuff like that. It was just a bunch of red flags that's in the whole situation. And like I said, this is very heartbreaking for me because I really wanted B to win. I wanted her to win. Unfortunately, this is one of them things that happen when you, a lot of these women out here are successful women, and you get with a bum like Dan, and then you don't even have children that you could pass on your legacy to, you know, or that can take care of you in your later days. So that is, yeah, this is very like I said, heartbreaking to me. Now I pulled up a little information, and like he said, she passed away from Alzheimer's, right? You know, complications or whatever, dealing with the Alzheimer's. Let me see what he said. He says that hold up. Let me get exactly what he said. He said that okay, she died Saturday night of an early onset Alzheimer's disease in their home in Long Island. Now, me doing a little digging, Alzheimer's disease, okay, and this is from Harvard University information. It says Alzheimer's disease destroyed the nerve connections to the brain, making it progressively more difficult to do ordinary things like move around, swallow, and feed yourself. While the disease devastates the brain, it does not kill you. Complications of the decline in the brain function is what leads to death. But it says it does not kill you. This is what it says. This is what it says. It does not kill you. So they probably, I wish, if anybody in that area, I hope some type of investigator, private investigator, pull up the insurance information. She probably had a gazillion dollars in insurance, and he's probably finna get rich with his other woman. He pulled this trash from the gutter, and then he started to take care of this trash in the home that Bsmith built. He sold that house, moved her to New York, and that's just sad. Like I said, that's just sad. Took her totally out of her comfort zone. Like I said, there's nothing he can say at this point. Because if you felt that you had to have another woman, why not divorce that lady? Divorce that lady and move on with your life. Divorce that lady. You can continue to be a good friend and check on her, but put her in one of the top care facilities that they have. Now, you're in California at the time. I'm sure they have some of the best and the top of the top. You know, put her in one of those. Pay the money. Put her in one of those. You didn't pay. I never saw a nurse. I never saw a nurse. The daughter had on her face, on her Instagram page, she said she was a caregiver. So where was the real licensed caregiver who can really help with this situation? This woman had millions of dollars. How come she didn't get the proper help? How come she did not get the proper help? And to add, a close friend of Bsmith, they were out somewhere and they seen that the mistress or this thought, she slapped Bsmith's hand like she was a kid. She slapped her hand. Now, if you're going to do that in public, just think what she was doing behind closed doors. And now this woman is deceased. Now, I'm just going to read it again. It says, Alzheimer's disease destroyed the nerve connection. Now, they saying this is an early offset of Alzheimer's. This is what they're saying, an early offset of Alzheimer's. So that means it's in the early phases, right? So this is not one of them. It haven't even really, really progressed yet. And they said it destroys the nerve connections to the brain, making it progressively more difficult to do ordinary things like move around, swallow, feed yourself. Okay? While the disease devastates the brain, it does not kill you. This is what they said. It does not kill you. That is horrible. Another article says, I am a loss for words right now. I don't believe that how Alzheimer's can lead to death. I done worked in care facilities with Alzheimer's patients. I can't talk right now, guys, because I'm just kind of really upset. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to show y'all some footage of Dustydan and what he had been up to and how he was taking care of Bsmith. So rest peacefully, my queen. And you guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Peace. I'm just really, really broken up about this.
I feel that being around her, because when I come here, she's always excited to see me. I'm always excited to see her. As awkward as it may seem on the outside, it doesn't seem awkward on the inside. Type of situation, as a woman, as a grown woman. However, I don't live a day without thinking of B or about B, even if I'm not around.